Alright, how are you guys? This is my video review of the AlienWare M15X laptop computer. I just received it about 4 weeks ago and I'm extremely happy with the PC. I mean, it's a very powerful, very fast computer with a lot of features. I'm pretty much in love with it. Also, to add on there, AlienWare tech support and customer service is top of the line. I mean, they'll pretty much bend over backwards for you if you have any issues whatsoever. I had a couple of issues with the ordering process, and they threw in a free Fujifilm FinePix JV100 camera, which is what I'm using to record the video for free, which is like 120 bucks, and they took $100 off the purchase price. So I mean, can't beat that, and they're just great overall. Anyway, let's get started. On the left hand side, you have a power port, you have a VGA port, Ethernet port, you have a display port. The machine comes with an adapter, so you can hook it up to an external monitor via HDMI. Since it does not come with a HDMI port, right next to it you have a USB port and then a multi-card reader, so you can put your SD cards, SDHC cards and stuff. Alright, let's go to the right hand side. On the right hand side you have your slot load, DVD player, burner. Right on top of it you have like another media card reader. You can choose to have the Blu-ray player with this machine, but I chose not to get it. I mean, it's an extra $150 and I really didn't find a use for it since this is mainly for gaming. You have two headset jacks and microphone jack, and then you have an SATA port, so you can hook up an external hard drive. It also doubles as a USB port. Then you have another USB port. Alright, you can see pretty much that everything is customizable. It has a lot of lights, so that's pretty cool. You can fully customize pretty much every light on there. On the keyboard, the grills. Let me just show you a little bit of the features of the Alienware Command Center. You can pretty much switch it to any color you can think of. Like, as you can see, I'm going to switch the keyboard and everything else to red. Front grills also to red. Or I can switch them back to green as well. It has a lot of colors that you could choose from, and you can mix and match pretty much. You can set it to pulse, you can set it to morph into different colors. It's pretty cool. Let me show you just guys some of the colors that all this has. You can pretty much customize it to any color you want, as you can see. Also with Alien Fusion, which is another feature of the Command Center, you can pretty much customize anything as far as power settings, performance settings go on the PC. Right now I have it set to high performance, but you can customize pretty much everything in there. If I go into advanced settings, you can see that you can pretty much mess with everything. The processor power management, you can set it to 100%, which is what you should have it at when it's plugged in. Then when it's not plugged in, you could tone it down, maybe 5%, 10%, 20%, whatever you want, so that it consumes less battery. You can mess with the display options, you can mess with the graphics card options to maximize performance or maximize battery life, whatever you want. I mean, it's pretty cool, everything that you can do with it. It also has Alien Touch, which is a facial recognition software. I don't really use it because I don't really like it. I just rather put in my password and that's it. But if you do like it, I mean, it'll recognize your face as soon as you sit in front of your computer and let you in without having to put a password in. Yeah, so I mean, those are pretty cool features on the machine. Also, pretty much the question that everybody would probably want to know is, will this PC play all of the games on highest settings? And that is a yes. I don't know about all of the games, but at least the games that I've tested do run on highest settings with absolutely no problem. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, it blazes through that game. That game caps out at 91 frames per second, and you get 91 frames per second with no problem. Again, I have the ATI 5850 card. Do not get the GTX 260M. It's an inferior card, outdated, and it's about 15 to 20 frames per second slower than this card. So I mean, I don't know why you would get it. You can check those reviews and comparisons at notebookcheck.com or .net. I'm not sure. And they have the full review with testings and everything, and benchmarks, all that stuff. Street Fighter 4, which is a pretty demanding game, you get about 74 frames per second, 75 frames per second. Left 4 Dead 2, it absolutely blazes through that game. There's my cool little Alienware screensaver. Yeah, it absolutely blazes through that game. I mean, I'm not even going to get into the frames per second and stuff like that because it just kills that game. Battlefield Bad Company 2, it's playable at 45 frames per second at all highest settings. Remember, these are all highest absolute settings. Full anti-aliasing, pretty much everything you can think of. If you guys have any other questions about the machine, I will be gladly to help you out. It's a very good computer. I highly recommend it. Like I said, get the ATI 5850 card. The i7 740 will be just fine to play pretty much any game you can think of. The 1080 display, I don't find it that useful. I got the 900p LED display, and I got it with 6 gigabytes of RAM, which is more than enough. So this computer, I mean, is very good. I highly recommend it. And if you guys already place your order, when you get it, I hope you enjoy. Alright, so thanks for watching, guys. Any comments and stuff, I will respond, so please comment.